Ladies, gentlemen, Speakerhead Squad, what is going on? It is your boy Speakerhead, and welcome back to another video. I'm going to keep this intro quick, but me and a few other amazing Transformer content creators came together to rank every single G1 Transformer that was in Season 1 through 4. The people that joined me for this collaboration are going to be Enewtabie, Deluxe Baldwin, JJ Prime Reviews, and Sheek's Transformer Reviews. I highly recommend going and checking out all their channels. They all make amazing Transformer content, so go check them out. I want to once again thank all these creators for joining me for this collaboration, because once again, it was really fun to do, and I hope we can do some more in the future. But if you guys do enjoy this kind of collaboration, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you guys do enjoy this kind of video, make sure to like and subscribe, because it really does help me out. But without further ado, let's get into the video.
In alphabetical order, too.
I kept it in nice alphabetical order because I do not remember every single character's name. It is going to be a nightmare to remember them all, so I have little references to remember them. To start off, let's talk about S tiers. Enewtabie, is there any character you would personally like to have thrown up into the S tiers, or any like character you just absolutely love is like, yes?
Mirage.
Mirage?
Yeah.
S tier though?
Oh yeah, man.
I could see it.
Turn invisible. He saved the crew.
Fair enough.
Mirage, I really like Mirage. I really like him just because he's one of those Transformers from the early days who had one of the cool like superpowers, pretty much.
Yeah, I love.
Really cool.
I love the character. I just don't have very many toys of him.
Mr. Deluxe, the beautiful bearded man. What is your choice, good sir?
Oh, you know I'm gonna pick Starscream. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, was that really even a choice? Let's see. Where's my alphabetical brain? SSS. Where am I? Oh, I see it. There we go.
There he is, right there.
We all know who.
There we are. So of course, all right. And then Sheek, what is your choice, my good sir?
Ooh, that's a toughie, but for the sake of this video, I suppose I'll go with Shockwave.
Shockwave, good choice, sir. Good choice.
I thought you were gonna pick Overkill.
Overkill. Hey, what's wrong with Overkill? Okay. Mine, if it wasn't obvious by my profile picture, it's gonna be good old Soundwave if I can even find them.
Yeah, that's one reason why I said Shockwave instead of Soundwave, because he probably wanted to pick Soundwave personally.
Defense, my backup, and this was a backup for me and also my buddy. My backup is Ironhide.
Yeah, Ironhide's one of the greatest, honestly.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
be down the bottom. There he is, blue. Now go
yeah, see, I made his color a lot more blue. Like I see, that's the problem when there's 140 characters on my screen. It's all just becomes a colorful blob.
We're just old. Me and Enewtabie like, man, I can't see anything.
Maybe I need some new glasses.
And I'm using my phone, so I can't really see anything either.
Let's just get into the list. If we got any like good explanations, or if anyone has any just oddball curveballs that they want to like explain, we'll do that. But for the most part, because there are a lot of characters, we'll try to keep it somewhat quick for a lot of these guys. So we're gonna start up with Abominus. I personally don't really have much opinion on him. It's up to you guys. I like the design for the most part. He's a very cool character.
I'm trying to remember who he is off the top of my head.
He has some good battles.
He was the
Terrorcon. They had a good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I remember now. But yeah, I don't really remember a whole lot about them specifically.
They was in the third season. They had some good little battles with the Technobots and Computron.
Yeah, that was kind of like their main.
That's their main battle. I would probably put him in B probably.
That's somewhere where I was thinking somewhere neutral.
He's a cool combiner. We need another MP scale one as well. But.
That's true. That would be very cool to see. I was gonna say, Enewtabie, did you have anything to say about it? I know you didn't say much about it.
No, I agree. I like Abominus. Yeah, B's good.
Hello. Looks like we got our final member. JJ, welcome.
So sorry, guys. I am so sorry.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, it's my fault. I should definitely find a better way of contacting you, so that's my fault. But I appreciate you. I'm glad you can make it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah, but before we get farther into the list, I did ask you if there was any characters that we wanted to put at S tier. Right now we have Mirage, Shockwave, Starscream, and Soundwave. Was there a character that's not already up there that you would like to put at S tier?
Optimus.
Oh, okay. That's a very good one. Of course. I feel like it'd be like shameful to not put him up there. Whoops. That's
And
not
as
the right
while you're
spot.
at it,
The Alicons. I like them.
they're pretty cool, but I'm not exactly sure where. I'd say maybe let's see, maybe Bravo or Alpha.
I was thinking somewhere the A, B. I really like.
C.
C.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Well,
the Alicons
I was
are pretty-
thinking D.
Yeah, the
No,
Alicons.
So maybe
Bravo.
Bravo then.
I will say, the Alicons. They're pretty cool. We never knew what they were. We never knew whether they were Decepticon or whatever. They just quintessence. And I had to give props to Hasbro because they finally gave us a proper mainline Earthrise Alicon. Yeah, that one. And I've been having so much fun with that figure, and people complain about that figure for no reason at all. I don't know why, but because that figure is just excellent. So
Yeah, I actually complained about it until I got it. I was like, this is actually really cool.
But for the most part, the only thing I was gonna mention is I personally am more of a fan of the Sharkticons than the Alicons. But that's just my personal opinion. But I think their design and stuff are cool. They were kind of lame characters, but I think their overall design is pretty good. Well, so we'll keep my B just for neutrality, but we will start differentiating from the B tier. So Alpha Trion.
Oh.
A.
I was thinking A to S, somewhere around there. He's the
Yeah,
grandpa of the Transformers series.
He's like he's the creator of Optimus Prime, so to speak. I mean, he upgraded Orion Pack, so yeah, definitely A, I would say.
A for Alpha Trion. There we go. Moving on to Ape Face. I don't really have much attachment. He's a cool character, but I don't really have much attachment.
Looking into the Headmasters cartoon, he is pretty cool, but that's Japanese. So sticking with just the 4-eps, he's okay. So I guess maybe Bravo or Charlie.
Yeah.
I'd probably put him as C, probably.
Okay, see.
Yeah, we'll stick with a good old C. All right, so RC, I would personally rate RC probably towards A. I think she was like, yeah.
She was a big main character in the A6 movie, and plus third season and Headmasters and going from there. So.
Exactly.
And so, toy-wise, you can never get RC perfect because Earthrise.
That's facts. That's facts.
Earthrise, but then you got the Studio Series 86, which is definitely a whole lot better. So
Astro Train. I personally, I very much like Astro Train.
I think he's like in a Astro Train, very very cool character. I love he's like the best match shifter ever.
He's
no.
broken.
There's one that takes the cake. That would be Broadside. He turns into an aircraft carrier and a fighter jet.
That's
but for Broadside, the Times Return one is different.
True. But yeah, I don't know. I'd say S tier personally. If anyone has any,
I agree that that's your piece.
Moving on to our next, pretty much the exact opposite size of this dude, at least when it's mass shifting. Beachcomber. The only thing I have to say for this is Golden Lagoon, and that's about it.
Yes, that was actually a good episode.
He's a hippie.
I like to ask.
Maybe Bravo. Maybe.
I like to ask. Who is excited for the upcoming deluxe size Beachcomber?
Yeah. So what were we saying, everyone? I heard many things.
I was like, I'm
B
thinking.
or C.
I'd say B or C.
I'm thinking C.
B.
I know, Deluxe. We'll go with you for this. We'll go C. All right, we'll go C. Just we'll respect the bearded man himself. This was labeled as beta. I don't know what her actual name is, but it was the green car or the green female bot.
Her name is Green Light.
See, when I was looking up all the names, it just said beta. I'm like, that doesn't tell me anything.
I put her in D.
I mean, they don't.
I don't know.
Most of the female Autobots.
I'd say maybe even Charlie, because there wasn't a whole lot on him, really. Like
she didn't, do anything. For me, it's D. I don't even know if she even.
I agree
spoke.
with
Yeah, I'm fine
Yeah,
with D because
D's
I
fine.
think, yeah,
If you-
I
like
think-
maybe like outside of G1 there might be more, but just focusing on G1, not much at all.
Moving on to someone who's a little bit more well known, good old Blaster. I personally rate
Oh,
S,
very,
but that's just because he's the counterpart to Soundwave.
yeah, definitely an S tier.
So we got Blitzwing now. I really liked him. Besides Astro Train, he was probably my favorite triple changer. But sorry,
got
I
time for this.
didn't hear what you said, Deluxe. What was your rating
I
on
would
that?
put Blitzwing at S because he's one of the most in the the A6 movie. He got the famous line with Cup and everything.
Okay.
I would
Come
definitely
on.
say he's the most iconic triple changer of
Him
them
and
all.
Astro Train are the most
Mhm.
iconic triple changer.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like he's like
Definitely S tier.
Auto Brat.
So, is this Prowl or is this? Oh
That's
no, wait,
Blue Streak.
that's
Blue
Blue
Streak.
Streak. Blue Streak.
Streak.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
they look so similar.
C.
C or
Yeah.
D? I think D, honestly, probably because I don't really know much about him other than his name.
He's only been
Nice
he was
car.
only in a couple episodes, I believe. He didn't really.
I have
do
the
much.
I have the Earthrise toy, so you know.
Yeah, we'll throw him at C. He did stuff, I guess. He was there. A little bit more prominent character, Blur.
Mhm.
Probably A.
Alpha.
I,
I'd say A.
Yeah, definitely an A. I love Blur. I dig Blur. I love his SS86 figure. I dig him. I dig him.
I really like Blur. See, I really liked what's his
Mm.
name? The gentleman that voiced him. That was like the fastest speaker in the world. He's just
Yeah,
a
they
cool
didn't speed it
gentleman.
up. That was him actually speaking at that speed.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I've seen some of his like other work and stuff, and it's just incredible. So just for that, I'm totally fine keeping it
The
an A.
Micro Machine.
Wow.
So moving on to our first Insecticon, we have Bombshell. Personally, my favorite.
Mine too.
Ooh,
least a
definitely
B.
I'd say at the very least A.
Do you
Yeah.
want
I
to?
love the
Go for it,
Insecticons.
mate. Yeah.
We'll keep him
Yeah,
at
yeah,
A. He wasn't like the most crazy character, but he was definitely the coolest, or one of the coolest Insecticons. Was it Brainstorm, I believe?
Yeah,
Or-
that's Brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
Yeah, Brainstorm. We need a proper Brainstorm toy, as far as I'm concerned.
They did a Titans Returns version, sort of, where it's like a retool of Blur, but it didn't really satisfy that much.
It doesn't really do it for me. I mean,
I-
I have.
And they did an IDW styled one
The Thrilling
as well.
30, the Thrilling
yeah,
30 is a
there
good
some
one.
Thrilling 30 lines.
Yeah.
I would put Brainstorm probably C as well.
C.
I mean, there's not really a
C.
whole lot of character development.
We
That's
didn't.
very
Aside from
true.
IDW.
Yeah, but
IDW,
sadly,
I mean, if we're but we're not counting comics.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm okay with him being like
But-
C or something.
I know. See, but because that's the thing. If we added all the stuff in there, this would just make it so much harder of a list.
Yeah.
Because everyone's gonna be like, well, in this he was like S tier, and in this he was F. Like, so we just figured stick to G1, keep it nice and simple. So what were we saying about C tier?
Yeah, C tier.
Most of the headmasters don't.
Yeah, pretty much. It just sucks because they just had such little
Mm-hmm.
screen time. Braun, the hardhead himself.
Hey,
Oh,
I would put him in A.
Bravo.
Ron.
I'd say
Ron's
B.
I'm happy
Yeah,
with either B or A, either or.
He has some good lines too as well. I mean, he was.
Oh, yeah, he
was-
definitely
was a
does.
good- He was a main
Megatron's
character.
gun.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, he
was
did
like
pick up
this.
his.
so
Yeah, Braun is pretty cool. You know, I can't wait for the SS86 figure that's coming out in the future.
very true,
Yep.
very true. But moving on to Broadside, didn't really get much screen time, but I really liked the design.
I'd
of
say
Broadside.
Charlie.
Mm,
Oh no, Bravo. I'd say Bravo.
yeah, B. Yeah, go for B. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Like I said, I
And
really like the
honestly-
design. Moving on to our first
Hmm.
combiner of the list, we have Bruticus.
Oh, we had-
Then-
Ooh, S, definitely S.
Yeah.
I
He's
enjoy.
not our first. We had
Bruticus.
Abominus first.
We had
Oh,
Abominus.
sorry. Second, I lied.
Second.
I forgot he was like right off the bat. I forgot. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Second one. Thank you for
Okay,
correcting me,
yeah,
Deluxe.
Bruticus definitely an S. He's
I think
he's
Brutus
awesome.
would be an S. I think
We are long overdue for a proper Bruticus because the Combiner Wars, in my opinion, that one.
Combiner Wars is much better than the War for Cybertron one, though. Like, Combiner Wars is okay.
Let's talk about now. Well, I guess he would be one of the smallest Autobots. Bumblebee, the most iconic, I guess, these days, according to the
Yay.
buzzworthy Bumblebee line.
I'd have to
So,
say Alpha, probably. Or,
Definitely.
yeah, I'd say Alpha.
I
A.
enjoyed him.
I agree.
Yeah. He definitely wasn't S tier, but he was definitely like a very enjoyable character to like follow with Spike as well too.
I really love Bumblebee. You know, he's just cute and friendly. You know,
a lot of these will start going quicker because they're just kind of like one-offs. Like good example,
Meh.
Buzzsaw. What do you guys think? I personally could say C or D just because
D.
was he really? Yeah.
D. Let's just go with D.
Was he even in the show?
I don't think
Yeah,
he
he
was. They
was,
just
I
have
think.
color renderings
He was
of
at the
him.
beginning. I think he was in a couple episodes at the beginning.
Yeah, just and then they changed him.
I think Laserbeak took over.
Cerebros.
Cerebros. I dig him. Although he's like kind of lazy to fight. So.
Bravo, maybe.
Yeah, B. Yeah, definitely a B.
Yeah, at least B.
I like the design.
The Spike was his head, right?
The way he's like.
Spike was his head. Now if we're going like Headmaster's cartoon, I would say Alpha, but this is not that. This is G1, so B.
Moving on to the first one, I actually had to look up the name for Chase. He is a throttle bot. No
D?
attachment at all. Yeah.
Yeah, D. Not a fan. Not a fan of this plain red design.
Yeah, all the throttle bots are very boring in my opinion. Besides Goldbug, of course. Those are cool. Those are the exception. Those are the exception. But the rest of them, it's like I don't know. It's just like they're all super solid colors. But the black and white works because they're like that duo, you know.
Yeah.
Moving on to what is this? Is this Hardhead or am I?
No, Chrome Dome. Chrome Dome.
Thank you. I'm trying to remember. I'm like, what letter are we on?
I'd say Charlie.
Yeah.
I would throw all the Headmasters and Charlie.
Yeah, we'll kind of keep that in mind when we come up on them. Moving on to our, I guess, probably third most iconic female Autobot, Chromia. I feel like it is.
Chromia.
Besides Windblade these days.
Fan-made figure.
I'll probably put her a B, maybe a B.
Made into an
I was
official
thinking about
character
that.
in the Transformers.
I think her and Alita 1 would probably be the same.
Yeah, pretty much. Like they're good, but especially since they're only in like one episode.
I'm gonna make this joke for this character, Jiff Bumper.
What?
Jiff Bumper. Yeah, Jiff Bumper.
Drift Bumper. I love that. When it comes to his ranking, I would say, I don't know, maybe B. I don't think he's up there the same as Bumblebee, to be honest with you.
He's a little bit rough he's a little bit rough while being a cute guy.
Yeah, he's like the Chihuahua, you know, like he's got a lot of bark, but he's just gonna flick him away.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably put him.
Yeah, I'll put him in D. Yeah.
There we go. Computron. And me and Sheek were having a little discussion about Computron a little while ago, and I like the character, but I hate that he just overthinks everything. I know it's kind of his shtick, but I hate it.
Going on for character design, like the way they look, I'd say probably like a B, but going based on the character, I'd say probably like a C.
Yeah, I would probably put it with Abominus. I'd probably put him a B, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was with Grimlock too. Grimlock had a lot with him and everything, and he gave him the new brain and stuff. So
Cosmos. He's an
Oh.
interesting character. I liked him.
I'm gonna stick Cosmos into A. I just love his design.
I like Cosmos at A, but A or B?
How about A?
he brought the spores over, so I guess I would put. He had some really good airtime, so I'll put him at A probably.
Yeah.
A.
I just like how sad he was all the time. Just like, oh, it's really lonely up here. Punch and Counter Punch. Very interesting design for a Transformer and like concept. I was not a huge fan of the character though.
Yeah, he
I
was
like
pretty good in
Punch.
season 4.
You know,
He's kind of fun.
He was a cool character. I just didn't really have like much for him. Once again, it's just because it was just such a short period of time. It's just all those characters, not much attachment.
He's like a double agent. That's what kind of makes him cool.
Yeah, I agree with that.
even though he's a double agent, he's still loyal to the Autobots. So
Yeah, I know.
I'd be fine putting him B if anyone has any interjections.
Yeah, B or C for him.
I think B. Yeah, B would be great for the character. Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember this guy's name. I think this is Point
Point
Blank.
Blank.
Yeah.
That's Crosshairs.
Crosshairs.
Oh, Crosshairs.
That's
Okay.
his,
He was
that's
just
the other
in the
one.
animation for the toy, right?
Yeah, he was literally just in the animation screen, so I'm fine rating him D.
Yeah, D's fine.
Yeah, D is fine for crosshairs.
Like I said, I just looked up like I cross-referenced like 3 lists. I'm like G1 characters, and I just threw them all in. Moving on to one that's a little bit more relevant than just the screen. Cyclonus. I really like Cyclonus.
Oh,
Love Cyclonus.
S.
I
I'll put
absolutely
him
love
an S. I'll put him
Yeah,
definitely
S.
S.
Definitely,
I
yeah.
agree.
I think he could have been a good if Galvatron ever freaked out. And I think he took over for Galvatron for
He
a little
did.
while. So
Yeah,
I think
when
they
he went to
took
that, like,
him to a
insane asylum
like
place.
Yeah,
they took him to a clinic pretty much to try to cure him, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a good leader. I think he definitely would have been. And
Yeah.
so, I know we're not going by IDW, but if we did go by IDW, he'd definitely be an S.
Yeah, so regardless, he'd be S. He's S. Moving on, we have the Enewtabots.
Yeah. You know, you know,
B.
B. I get
Probably
nothing B.
Yeah,
I'd say.
I think B. Like, I enjoyed it. They were cool overall, but it was just kind of like once they were just thrown in there. It feels like for the most part.
Roof was just weird. He was always bigger than the cars.
True. So moving on to probably the most iconic combiner,
S.
Devastator.
That's an S.
S
I-
for sure.
I think S. Yeah.
All right, well, nice and easy one. Nice and easy. Moving on to one that I know is a fan favorite, DevCon.
Oh yeah, I love Devcon.
Yeah, he's
know
a
he-
bounty hunter.
Mm-hmm.
He appeared in one episode, I believe.
Just
but,
one, but it was
Just-
awesome.
but awesome character. I just love this dude. Love Devcon.
I'll say this: I don't know if rating him S tier, but I'm definitely fine rating him A.
Yeah,
A.
Definitely A.
All right.
This is that one episode calls him an A. Just-
Exactly. If he was in 2, he'd be S. Which one is
Dirge.
this? Dirge.
the best conehead.
I like.
Ramjet's the best.
we
color.
have Dirt.
What?
That's Dirt.
Ramjet.
Come on now.
I don't know. I like his design. I like the way it's designed.
I will say
Yeah.
I personally like the Coneheads just because they're actually all unique to each other, unlike the regular like iconic trio.
And they're actually, I don't want to say they're friends, but they're not like the Seekers. Starscream was his own thing, Thundercracker
Yeah.
and Skywarp were all thing. But I think the Coneheads were, they were a nice trio. I mean, they all three were dumb as rocks,
Yeah.
but they actually took up for each other. I think they were actually a team.
Yeah, exactly. Even though they were dumb, they were
No, yeah, they
coordinated.
worked together. B or
I
A.
think B.
Uh,
I think B
A.
or A. Yeah, A or B.
I heard A. We'll stick with A, and we can always readjust if need be. Keep in mind we can always do so because we'll do a thing at the end if we do want to make any changes too.
That's
Which one?
eject.
Eject.
The
I was gonna say reject.
Maybe Charlie.
Yeah,
C.
probably C or D. Probably.
I really like him. I will say I think I like Soundwave's cassettes better, or at least like his little minion ones. But like I do like the design of those guys. As we were talking about before, Elita 1, we're probably just gonna put B tier if that's cool with everybody.
Yeah, so it was me.
Same as Chromia.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
as
yeah, I would say yeah.
Just put her in B. Yeah.
Firestar, the other female
Star.
B.
Ironhide
With
or
green line.
Inferno's
No.
my mistake.
She is the only character that actually made parts forming work because she parts formed when she transformed into her alt mode.
Yeah, but this is not the toy. We're not talking about.
Yeah,
the toy.
that's true. We gotta talk. We gotta
So
stick
I
to
would
the.
put her a D with same with Green Light because she really didn't have anything.
Yeah, she
No. I mean, when I say she parts formed when she transformed, I mean in the show.
Did she
itself.
transform? I don't
Yeah.
remember what she transformed into.
I think she transformed into like a
I don't
pickup.
think any of them transformed in the cartoon.
No, I think a couple of them did.
I don't
Did
remember.
they?
Yeah, a couple of them
It's been a
did.
very long time since I've watched it, so I don't
It was one
remember.
episode. I think
I
it's
need-
based
I need
on
to watch that
Cybertron
episode
with the
again.
Shockwave.
How about this? Put it C, and if we
I guess
feel
you
like
put her
moving
C,
it
I
down,
guess.
yeah, slightly better.
I don't think she. I don't remember her transforming, but okay.
I don't know. My memory is bad. I can't remember.
Is that
Moving on
Force
to
Max?
yes, sir, Fortress Maximus.
Ooh, for me that's an S.
Yes.
For me personally.
I'd think S tier. He's a very cool or he's one of the like few titans. So moving on to the Blue Throttle, whatever his name is, Freeway.
Freeway.
Freeway?
D. I think all the throttle bots should probably.
Yeah, all
D,
the throttle
except for
bots
Goldbug.
will be-
Yeah, just all D.
Yeah,
Right.
I
D.
think Goldbug could probably maybe be a little higher. But
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
true.
Yeah,
That-
Bumblebee.
Mm-hmm. So we got. All right, this is a argument, but we have the red one.
You got Frenzy.
Frenzy.
Yeah.
I would put them in. Probably put A. I'll put them in A probably. I'll put put both of them.
Yeah,
Gen
A
Rumble
for
and
sure.
I think so too. Yeah, we'll skip that and we'll find where's this there. We'll just do that just to save us a little time here.
Yeah, I think they'll be A. Galvatron,
So in that case-
S.
Yes.
Galvatron,
S tier.
Yeah.
See, I was debating A just because we were like Cyclonus seemed like the better leader, but I would have been bouncing between these two. So S tier, I'm fine with. Moving on to the grumpy man himself, Gears.
Years.
No,
I dig him. I like his design.
I'd say A.
Yeah, either A or B, maybe.
Even
Yeah.
I personally didn't like the design, but I loved his personality. Just
Oh,
the
yeah.
pessimistic man.
Especially when his chip got stolen by Decepticons, he was super happy
Oh,
for that
yeah.
one episode. It was really funny.
He was actually on some of that space kush. He was on something that episode.
Old-
We were- yeah, as we were talking about Goldbug, definitely higher than Deve just because he is Bumblebee. I personally like the look of Goldbug and everything. I think it was a nice little aesthetic change.
I'll probably put him in B, probably below Bumblebee.
B. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Go B.
Oops, there we go. So now we got Grapple.
Grapple.
Grapple has some good episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd
They
say
built that
maybe
thing.
B.
You know?
Yeah, he built it. Yeah.
I'm thinking B.
And then they got the Constructicons to help. I think it was like Grapple and someone else. They worked together with the Constructicons.
Grapple and Hoist was always together. I would
Yeah,
probably put him
yeah.
either A or B. I'm not putting him in that.
I'd say B.
I think
probably
B.
B
B.
tier. Okay.
B.
The leader of the Dinobots now.
Oh,
we have
put my
Grimlock.
favorite S. He's an S.
Why
Put him in
did I
S.
have a funny
He's definitely
feeling.
S.
Yeah, well, I have a
S.
feeling we were gonna put him
Put him
there.
S.
Just if you guys,
Hardhead.
Probably.
Hardhead. I
if
think
you guys
A.
want to put him,
I'd say A. Hardhead's pretty cool.
I've always liked Hardhead.
he was personally my favorite out of all of them, so I don't mind putting him at a B. But I don't know if he got all the way up to like A tier in my opinion. Because
Okay,
we're not
so
going
a B.
headmasters. Yeah, we're just keeping only. Was he even in the headmasters?
Yeah, he was.
Yes, he's in
I just
Headmasters.
remember that a couple of them got switched out or something. If I'm not
Probably put him
mistaken.
in B, probably.
B, yeah, B. My mistake. All right.
Highbrow.
That is
Headmaster. I'll put him in
no.
C.
Hold on. That's
C.
the
Highbrow.
highbrow. Yeah, highbrow.
I'll probably put him in C.
I'd
with
say
Bob
B,
Brown.
probably.
Grandmaster.
B, C. I mean,
Well, I mean, he's like Brainstorm in Chrome Dome. He really didn't have a lot of.
yeah. That's
But his
kinda my-
helicopter mode's cool.
Yeah,
helicopter
I mean,
cool.
like I said, we are going off of like if you really like the design of the character too. It's not just off if they did nothing. So if you like the design, we could put him at B. It's not that big of a difference.
B would be fine. B would be good.
Yeah. You would be fine.
There we go. We can have a nice little mix of B and C for the headmasters. So we have Hoist.
Hoist.
I'll probably put him in B with
B.
Ground.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
even put him right next to his buddy.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on.
We
Okay,
got-
and I will mention this. This is Hot Rod. Lower down is Rodimus Prime. So
Hot Rod.
A.
I'm thinking A.
Yeah.
I'd say A. He gets too much hate.
Yeah. They say.
I don't think Hot Rod got hate. I think Rodimus got hate.
Right,
Hot
yeah.
Rod was fine. I think if he would have stayed Hot Rod the rest of the show, I think it would have been fine. I think it's when he turned into Rodimus. I think that's when he got all the hate.
But I thought everyone didn't like him because they blamed him for Optimus Prime's death.
That, but I feel like other people were he didn't like the fact that he was just like questioning himself all the time. I know he was becoming like a new leader, but people didn't like the fact he was just like a self-doubting leader almost. So it's like that's not exact considering he was just like the hot-headed dude in the movie, you know.
They're
But
always,
he did.
you know, there are always going to be those leaders who literally self-doubt themselves.
We'll continue the Rodimus Prime discussion once we get to him. Moving on, we'll go to Hound.
B.
Hound.
B.
8. Yeah.
I'm liking either A or B, so
Yeah,
B.
B is cool.
Hound had some good episodes, good design. I like the tank or the Jeep.
The
I
G.
agree. I very much like that. My personal least favorite mini bot, Huffer.
Although
Huffer
he's
the best.
so good for
Hey.
the best boy Huffer. Hey. that's the
You know
best
what?
boy.
Is
You
he
know
the
what?
one
You know
that
what?
pulled
For-
Optimus's trailer at some point?
Yeah.
Yeah, he helped to
Either B or C, probably.
You're-
I don't know, A.
You know what?
Is he an A, really?
We'll respect the A. We'll respect the A. Well, as much as I hate the character, we will respect it. Like I said, we gotta have some leniency here.
Although the
Yeah.
Earthwise Huffer definitely
true.
makes the design look a lot better.
I will say, even though he was annoying, there was definitely like less memorable characters. So at least he's memorable. Yeah, Inferno.
B.
I'd probably be with Grapple.
B.
Mm-hmm.
Inferno, same with Grapple. Yeah. B.
All right, B. Ironhide. I personally rate S.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say
S.
Yeah, he's Ness. He's all but prime.
I would put Jazz as S2 as well.
Yeah, Jazz, definitely
To be
yes.
honest, the voice actor himself.
I-
is
Scatman
just-
Crothers.
Of course,
Yeah,
it's
I love
just too iconic.
You know,
So moving on to Jetfire, Skyfire, whichever you like to call
S.
them.
S.
please put my boy Jetfire at Ness. Yeah. I don't care about Skyfire, but I call him Jetfire.
No, I
Jetfire.
call him
He's all-
Skyfire. That's what he's called in the show.
I just interchanged the names
Nah.
and pissed people off. Moving on to our next Insecticon, we have Kickback.
I love Kickback. I love
Bravo.
it. Yeah.
I'm fine
think
with
B.
that. So now we have Cup.
I love
Alpha.
Yeah, I'd probably put A for Cup.
think
I put
so,
A.
too.
Yeah. Put A for Cup. There we go.
Now we have
A
Laserbeak.
Cup.
I would put Laserbeak either B or A. I know he was like really.
I'd say A. Alpha.
A. Yeah. He's A. He's very prominent.
Because he's done a lot. Even Megatron commented on how reliable he is compared to some of his others, referring to Starscream specifically, I think.
Okay, that's very true. So then, yeah, I'm fine with A. Speaking of Megatron, the man himself. I'd
S.
say, yeah, it's gotta be
Oh,
S.
yes.
You
Yes.
can't.
You gotta have both Megatron and Galvatron in S. So
That's true. I feel like just like all the leaders, like they were just all great. I liked all of them.
Except for Rodimus, apparently.
apparently Rodimus, but hey, I don't mind I don't mind as much as what everyone else seems to complain about. But that's beside the point. We're talking about Venusaur now.
Menasor is pretty cool.
I'd
Yes,
say,
Venusaur,
yeah.
all day long.
Yeah, S
Got
or
4
A.
sets.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have 3 of them. I don't have the rest yet. Can't wait to get the rest.
Moving on to Metroplex, in that picture, I'd rate him like a B because he looks so chubby. But as a character overall, I'd personally rate him S.
Yeah, I love
There you go.
Metroplex.
that's
right.
is always my favorite city. Love it. Love Metroplex. We got the Bat Boy, Mind Wipe.
Yeah, mine. I was like, I thought it was
Oh,
mine. I just got.
I love Mind Wipe. I dig Mind
B.
Wipe.
I like my West design. I think he'll be A. I mean,
Yeah, A. Yeah, definitely A. Respect the A.
He spoke with the Dracula voice too.
Yeah.
I don't even remember, to be honest with you. That's actually awesome.
Misfire.
But it's Mind
Misfire.
Wipe's mold.
Yep, we got Misfire. I was looking because I was like, I forgot that we moved Mirage up there already. I'm like, who is this?
So
Is
Misfire.
Fire, I believe.
I'm not familiar.
I believe he's a target master.
I would probably put him B or C, probably maybe C, along with the headmasters.
I personally say B, C just because they didn't really do much.
See,
So
That's just cool to see.
now we have Nightbird. I want to say Nightblade.
Nightbird. She's really cool. Although they weren't 100% clear if she gained actual sentience, though. Although it indicates that she might have at the end of the episode. But she is really cool, though.
I think she's a pretty cool character. I would say probably either like B or A. I wouldn't go any higher than that, but I think it was a very cool character for the episode.
Yeah, I think go ahead and put him B. Yeah.
Omega Supreme, our big old buddy. I guess
S.
he's not technically a
S.
city bot, but
S.
he kind of is.
Go S.
Yeah.
As him sitting all the way.
I mean,
up there,
his
I'm gonna-
his history with the Constructicons. I mean,
That's true,
there
that
was such a good
episode.
story there.
I honestly
Yeah.
have completely forgot. That is such a good episode, actually. Because we already put Optimus at S tier. Now we have his before Optimus, Orion Pax.
Orion Pax.
Yeah, D.
A. Make it A.
I'd say low pretty much.
Oh,
That's-
low.
I'd say B.
Yeah, B.
Yeah, I'm fine with B. Considering it's the base original pre-Optimus Prime, I think that's all right. The man with the hunchback, Outback.
C.
Like C. Yeah.
Outback. Yeah.
I'm thinking so.
C.
Yeah, he just didn't do much. And then
Overkill. Overkill's S.
yeah, S tier. All right, let's just throw him up there right away. All right. In seriousness, I'm assuming D because no one cares about Overkill.
I wish.
Yeah.
Overboard at some point.
As the person who owns a figure of him, I vote him D tier. Someone who did do something, however, Perceptor.
Oh,
I'll probably put him A.
Hey.
Either, yeah, A.
I
For
very
sure.
much like Perceptor.
I like
yeah.
Perceptor. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
pretty
pretty
cool character. Love him.
The remold that I like way better than Huffer, Pipes.
Pipes.
I know the character wasn't really relevant, but I very much like the design of him over Huffer.
Either B or C for Huffer.
Yeah.
I mean, not Huffer. I'm sorry, Pipes.
It's okay, they're pretty
it's
much
like
the
C.
same.
Where did we put Huffer?
We put Huffer at A.
Oh, B.
B.
Probably then.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Now we have.
Is that
I believe
a
this is
bird?
I believe this is Point Blank. It's just.
Point Blank. Yeah, another
yeah.
target master.
I don't think he was in the show.
Yeah, he might not even been there. Like
You
I
were
said,
very
it's just-
prepared for this video.
I'll probably put him as C.
Yeah, I only got Jetfire right here. But C is fine with me. If anyone has any interjections, feel free to say so. Power Glide.
Power Glide.
A.
I think A. I very much liked the episode. It was a little weird. He fell in love with a woman, but that's okay. Let it do your thing, man. Do your thing. Moving on to another fan favorite combiner, Predaking.
What the king?
Yes.
Yeah. I think we put him in S.
Yes.
Put him in S.
Funny enough, I was not the biggest fan of Predaking at first, but he was one of the combiners that slowly grew to be one of my favorites over time. It's probably just because, once again, he was just in the later seasons, but I've just slowly really learned to love it.
Probably one of the stronger ones.
So
Yeah.
moving on to Prowl.
Wow. I think
Probably
an
put
A.
A.
Yeah, I was gonna say A was kind of where I was thinking as well. I threw him on here, the Quintessons.
Or Decius.
Yeah, or Decius, whichever you'd like. I just threw them on there just because they were in the show. They're not really Transformer, but
Well, technically.
They're aliens.
Because the Earth Rise.
Probably put a B. Probably. I mean, they had a significant role in the.
Yeah.
I think they were unique to the
helped revive
franchise.
Optimus. They, one of the Quintessons, they helped revive Optimus. So.
They were definitely unique to the franchise. Ramhorn now.
Ramborn. Was he the only other animal cassette that actually can talk?
I think so. I mean,
And
if you're
he's
not counting,
from
Rat
Blaster.
Bat and comics and stuff. Yeah, I think so.
Him and Steeljaw. I mean,
I believe he talked in the show as well.
Yeah, he talked.
Yeah,
Call of Primitives. He talked.
That's what it was. Yeah.
B or C.
I mean, he's cute. He's cute, Rhino.
I'm fine putting B. I liked them.
Yeah, B.
Is this Ramjet now?
Ramjet.
Yes, it's Ramjet.
Wherever Dirge was, I'd put him with him.
Yeah. Let's.
A?
Put him in A. Yeah.
I think so.
D.
A. Yeah.
Yeah. And now we got Rat Bat.
Ratbat.
I think he was
I
cool.
like
he was a
Rat
unique.
Bat.
He was a unique.
I like
cassette.
Rat Bat. I think he's pretty cool. I would definitely put him B or A. I like Rat Bat.
I'm going with A. Any other comments? Anyone got any other input? Anyone like screw that D tier?
No. No.
I like
kind
him
of
and Mindwipe. I think him and Mindwipe would have been a good combo.
That's true.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're both bats. So.
Yeah.
So now we have Ratchet, the medic. I liked Ratchet in the show a lot.
Yeah.
I'd say A.
Yeah, I'd say A too. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not an S tier, but he's definitely high up there.
Very true.
Same thing. I put Ravage at A too as well. Ravage had a lot of pretty cool scenes.
Yeah, just up
Yeah.
there with Laserbeak as well. They were just the most two iconic
Yeah.
ones.
I think Ravage talked in one episode. Cassette mode. I
Yeah.
think he. Yeah, in cassette mode.
I liked him in Beast Wars too. I know we're not talking about Beast Wars, but
That's
he
true.
was awesome in Beast Wars.
I also
Kind
enjoyed
of
the
related.
Beast Wars. Decepticons.
Agent
forever.
Ravage.
So
Cool.
moving on to Red Alert. I'm fine putting him in B with Inferno. I'm gonna need a beer after this.
Yeah, I would put him in. I would put him with Inferno. Yeah, not those.
I'm fine putting him in B just because he's with Inferno.
Yeah.
Reflector. I personally put S tier. I just really like the character, but I'm totally fine putting him anywhere you guys want.
If we're going based on the fact that 3 robots are like clones that form a camera, that's really cool, and I'd say that S tier in that regard. But as far as character, I'd say more like A or B, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could agree. I agree with that. The character. I mean,
It
I
was a
think
pretty
they
lame
spoke a
character,
couple
I agree.
times, and
Like I said,
He was just a filler character.
I was just the fan. I was like, oh, these 3 little bots somehow make an even smaller camera. I just
I
thought
would,
that was really cool.
I would put him in A. Then I don't think I did B S tier, but I would
Yeah, like I said, that was just a me, but that's why I was totally fine putting him wherever. Rewind.
Rewind.
C.
wherever Eject was, I'd put him with them.
Yeah.
You
put him
see,
in C. Yeah, put him
we'll
in
put
C.
him right next to him. There you go, buddy.
partner.
Back to our discussion about Rodimus Prime. How do you guys feel about Rodimus Prime?
I'd say Alpha A.
Yeah, hey, I mean, I love Rodimus. I
Like,
have no problem with him.
Yeah,
as
no,
a
it's
character.
Rodimus.
I will say,
yeah, he wasn't a.
There
Oh,
is.
I was gonna just
Yeah,
say, at
you-
least when it comes to aesthetic, I just like the bigger cannons on his arm and just the different colors on him. I like that a little bit better.
oh, as I say, even though he wasn't a perfect leader, he still did his best, and I think that has merit as well.
Yeah, trying his best, to lead the Autobots.
Well, I'm just gonna.
Not easy boots
I'm
to
just gonna
fill.
subtly move this gentleman here. Just don't mind me. Just Throttlebot.
Wait, which one was
You
that?
can put Roller there too.
That ugly
Roller.
Autobot.
Yeah,
How
you put
could
Roller in
you?
D too. You can put Roller in D too as well.
Deluxe. How
Go-
could you?
Go right ahead. Just throw that little fella
Wait,
in.
what?
You got an E?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Roller.
No,
Roller
I'd
is-
say no lower than C for Roller, because Roller was still pretty cool.
He was
No.
the savior of that one mission.
Man, he's a D all the way.
Roller's one tough little Autobot.
Yeah.
How about this? We'll put him C. We'll put him C.
I'm gonna have to reject that one.
He never had a real
Fine. All right. We will.
It's fine. Y'all can put it wherever you want. I don't care. But that's come on now. It's
I know.
Roller.
It's Roller. I know.
I think just get blown up. That
he was the
his job.
mascot. He was the mascot. He was just the little buddy there. C is fine. I mean, he's got as much relevance as Eject and Rewind.
Wait,
We're just gonna do these next two guys together. It's just run amok and run about, so might as well put them together anyways.
D.
We could put them B or C, both of them together. I would put it because they
would
frequently
put-
got taken over by Starscream Ghosts and stuff.
Yeah, other than that, not really relevant. We can put them at like, I don't know, C if you
Put them
all are
C,
cool with
yeah, you
that.
put them both in C. That's fine.
Yeah, not too
it's
relevant.
slightly better than they're definitely slightly better than the Autobots.
Is this Sandstorm, I believe?
That's Sandstorm. Yeah, Sandstorm. I like his friendship with Octane.
I agree.
That's just adorable. I love it.
I'll probably
True.
put B for Sandstorm. He was,
I think would be.
Yeah.
Would be.
I like his alt
like
moves.
I
like
like it. He was like the friendly. He was a friendly triple changer that wasn't Springer. Next, Scorponok.
A.
A. Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah,
that
I'd
too.
say A as well.
Moving on to Scourge or Scourge or. however
Scourge.
you
I'd
pronounce it.
say
A. Yeah, definitely an A.
Wait, did I also like the episode where he got a hold of the Matrix leadership? That was
A.
kinda
Yes,
fun
that one
episode.
was a cool episode.
Now we're just gonna pretend like you don't exist,
All
whatever
the
your name
Autobots
is.
would be.
I know. I just threw him on the list. I didn't know if anyone had any. I didn't want to not have him on the list. And someone's like, "Where's Freeway? What the heck, man? Like I gotta have him on the list." We got Sea Spray now.
B.
A.
Oh, I love him. I love Sea Spray.
B
He's
and
just so
A.
Yeah.
and just
No.
chubby and just.
And then he also has a romance episode with this alien planet.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm fine with A or B. Doesn't matter to me, whichever you gentlemen would like.
Definitely A for Sea Spray. I love him.
A. Okay. Sharkticons. Like I said, I like them better than the Alicons personally, so I would rate them at
More
A.
prominent. Yeah, they're definitely more prominent than
I just
the
like their
other
little design. They were like little chubby henchmen.
Yeah.
They were adorable. I'm fine putting them A. If anyone has any other objections.
I got no objections. Put them in A. Yeah, put them in A.
Our last Insecticon the
Shrapnel.
stream. Thank you.
Shrapnel.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shrapnel.
Thank you.
Or, what do you want to call them? The Scrapnel or whatever. Shrapnel. I think put him in B. Yeah, put him in B with kickback.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Yeah. Now we have Sideswipe. I think a lot of people really like Sideswipe. At least
A.
like the design.
Yeah, I'll put A. Yeah, he's got
A.
a
Put him in A. Yeah, put him in Alpha. He's an Alpha.
I would put
Alright.
Six Shot in A too as well. He's bad.
I put Six
I
Shot.
agree.
Yes.
I agree. S.
I'd say S for Six Shot.
Yeah,
He's
he took
really
out the
cool.
aerial bots. He drinks Energon out of a beer mug. I mean,
That's
Really
true.
the
He had a cool
And he
scene.
even killed Ultra Magnus. Well, wait, no, that's Headmasters.
Technically, that was
Anyway.
Headmasters, but
He had an uncle nephew thing with Daniel.
I'm fine with S or A. But if you guys
S
want
is
to put him
fine.
S, yeah,
Put him in S. He's the first six changer, and that's
He-
awesome.
he is very cool. He was one of the only Titans Return figures that I ended up getting. So moving on to Skids.
D.
Skids. There we go.
Skids
There he
is
is.
pretty lame.
I'll put D.
Skids.
That was oh no, his band mode's not that cool.
He's
But he
up-
actually has a car mode that actually isn't as flashy, so he'd actually blend in better.
He is
No,
actually
he's a soccer mom. That's
That's
all he
true.
basically is.
That's the best way to put it. You can go hang out with all the other soccer moms down here, Skids. No offense, soccer moms.
I like Skids a lot. I like his design. I like his colors. I can put him in C at least. Yeah.
C maybe?
I'm okay with C.
You know what?
Yeah.
Because I gave everyone their own leniency on one, we can put him at C. We We gave everyone one leniency. Chomp now.
Skull Cruncher.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said Chomp.
Well,
because
Chomp
I
was
thinking-
the fans' toys name.
The fans' toys.
That's why. See,
I would put him up with A with Mind Wipe. I like his design and stuff.
Up in A, you said?
Yeah, I think him and Mind Wipe are my favorite.
I will say I really like just that he transformed into that alligator. I thought that was a really cool like transformation. Skylinks.
Oh, S. Definitely
Oh
S.
yeah, definitely an S.
It would be
I like
insulting to Skylinks if you put him any lower.
Would.
Yeah.
It's very snooty, but still a very funny, awesome character.
Skywarp now.
S all day.
Okay,
There is
S.
no Transformers without Skywarp.
That is
If
true.
you don't wake them up, there's no show. Game
That's
over.
true. I like Skywarp. I like his colors. I love the color. If
I'm
Starscream was my
Second
favorite,
favorite.
it would be Skywarp. He would be
Gotcha.
my
So do we want to do S or?
favorite. Yeah, S. He's definitely S.
Think Slag or Slug, whatever you want to call him. I call him Slug. Slug's for me.
I always loved all the Dinobots. So
Yeah, I don't know if I'll put him in S, but I'll put him in A at least, but maybe even S too. I think all the Dinobots maybe go in there. Maybe it's
S.
yeah. So we want to maybe put him S tier or A tier except for Swoop. I'm sorry, I got confused.
His argument with Grimlock with the brilliant bologna Caesar salami thing is just hilarious. I just love that. So
All right. So
yeah, I'll put him in Sludge and probably S. The
S?
Dinobots are awesome.
all the Dinobots
Yeah,
are
All
uh,
Dinobots.
all the
here, I'm assuming no one cares about this guy, so we're gonna put him D tier. 'Cause-
Slugfest.
Yeah.
What's his
he
name?
goes-
I don't even know who that guy is. I don't
They
even
think-
know who.
It's the two forgotten cassettes. They can live
Yeah.
down.
Oh, okay.
They come out in like one episode.
Well, now we're on to the next Dinobot.
Snarl.
Yeah,
Oh, come
Snarl.
I would still put him. I'll still put him in the S tier.
Put an S as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking most. Do we want to just move Swoop up there just to finish it off?
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Might
Swoop
as
is the
well.
best one, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%, 100%. All right.
We just said, just put all G1 and S and call it a day.
Yeah, let's just put all the.
Plug Slinger.
That
Isn't it?
Oh, is that
is
Sludge Slinger? Okay.
Slugslinger,
Where the
yeah.
S is. Where the S. Okay, yeah, where the S is. I would put him with the other headmaster.
Yeah,
Probably C.
just see.
the
But he does have a cool design though. Him and Trigger Happy have really cool alien kind of
Yeah, they're definitely unique.
spaceships.
Hmm.
Yeah, C would be fine.
smoke screen.
Smokescreen, B,
Put him
probably
in
with all the
Big,
other
yeah.
put him with the Datsun Bros.
Snapdragon.
Eight face
Or
or
that-
Snapdragon. Yeah,
That's
Snapdragon.
Snapdragon. Yeah,
Yeah.
Snap.
I'll probably
At
C
least
with
B,
this.
because he paralyzed Daniel, so you know.
Did he? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
then B.
Oh,
Then B.
Really? Wow.
Oh, is that when Daniel became RC's headmaster, pretty much?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was it. Hey,
Springer,
there-
I would put
A.
Springer.
A. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably A or S even
Yeah.
maybe.
I
But I
would
would
put him
put
in
A.
A.
I'd say
I
A.
always say A just because we also put RC down there. So
And he had so much potential, especially for the movie or thing. But then the third season, he just kind of disappeared. He really wasn't a character that was really noticeable.
that's very true. I will say I did like how he fought with a sword. I did think that was very cool.
Yeah. Oh, I love a sword on a transformer. That's awesome.
Now we
Like
got Steeljaw.
Blitzwing.
Steeljaw. Where
Yeah,
did
I
Rambo
like
go?
Steel Jaw. You know, I like him.
I put him with
Uh,
I'd
Rambo
put
and at
B.
B.
Yeah, I'll probably put him in B too.
Put him in B. Yeah.
Sunstreaker.
Yeah, put him in A
I'll
with
probably
his
put Sunstreaker
bro.
with A.
Yeah, put him in A with his brother. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
put you
put him
hang
in.
out with your buddy. Superion.
hurry on.
A.
Yeah, A. Yeah,
Not quite
A.
S tier, but he was still a pretty cool combiner.
I liked how he was the first Autobot combiner. I like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure shot.
Yeah,
A.
that one. Sure shot. Thank you.
C. I'll probably put him C with the other target man.
Yeah, put him in C. He's not that prominent.
Now we got
Yeah, I'll be right
Swerve.
back.
Oh, no worries, no
I'll be
worries.
right back.
C.
Yeah, so we'll do these couple. I don't think Deluxe will be missing much on these couple. So Swerve, I'm fine with C if anyone's got.
Put him in C. He's not that super prominent.
Yeah, I honestly just don't like the design of his arms. How they just look like little hooks. It just kind of looks weird.
Tailgate.
Tailgate?
Tailgate, dude.
Okay.
I
I'm
like- I
right
like the
here.
I like the design mode or the alt mode.
Okay.
I mean, I'm fine putting him at C as well.
Yeah, put him in C with Swerve. Yeah.
Yeah,
put him
not
there.
really much. They kind of got little like funky designs, like.
I mean,
But
yeah. I like the car modes. I like the vehicle modes.
so thrust, where are we gonna just put him with
Put
the?
him with the other cone heads. Put him where are the cone
At least
heads?
A.
Where are they? We're in A. They're in A.
Yeah, I'd say fine with A.
Yeah. Put him in with the other cone heads. Put him in A.
Thundercracker.
Oh, come on. Put him in S.
I think they all kind of deserve to be up there. They were all the iconic trio.
Yes. The iconic trio. Yeah.
Now we have Top Spin.
Top spin. Or is it twin
C.
twin?
Yeah, like, he wasn't
That's
much.
top spin. That's top spin.
It's like the only thing people really remember him by is the toy. To be honest with you,
Yeah. The Titans Return toy. Yeah.
we'll do Trailbreaker.
A.
C.
B or A, probably
B.
one of the
Put him
other.
with Hoist. Yeah. Put him with Hoist there. Yeah.
Yeah, put him
Yeah.
in voice, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool with me. Tracks.
B.
B. Yeah. B. Definitely.
He was
I think
cool.
a lot of those characters are gonna be B.
Yeah, it's like it slowly goes down just from like the really iconics to like, I
Trigger
don't
happy.
remember.
Trigger
Yeah,
Happy is.
it's
I
a
like
cool
Trigger
design.
Happy.
C.
Design.
I do
Very
like the
cool.
design. I do like this. Either C or B.
C.
But I love the design looks pretty
C with the other headmasters, I believe.
Yeah, we'll keep him right there. But I will say I do very much enjoy that design.
cool. Octane.
Yeah, now we got Octane.
A.
Octane or 10 core or
I-
Octo.
A.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I
got
could put
A.
him in A. He has a-
Definitely not S tier, but he definitely had some like good memorable, especially with the Ghost of Starscream and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Triptychon. I like Triptychon.
S.
I, like his
Yeah,
design.
Put him in
S.
Put him in S.
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 I just like how it's so unique, like how it's just like instead of turning into
Him
other
and
stuff.
Metro has some really good battles.
True.
Yeah,
Oh,
so like all the city bots are S tier pretty much.
Yeah, I mean like, they're so
Yeah.
iconic. Twin
That's for
Twist or Top Twin Twist?
I think that's Twin Twist.
Twin
Yeah,
Twist,
but
that's
just
Twin
a Top
Twist.
Spin. Oh,
Or
we want
C
to just put him
with
C.
Put him in C.
Yeah.
So Ultra Magnus.
Magnus. Put him in
A.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm fine with A. He was cool.
I mean, well, I feel like a lot of people put him in S too as well, but I would probably put him
S.
in A.
Yeah,
I would
he-
probably put him in A.
Prime. Put him in S with Optimus Prime. Put him in
That's
S
tier.
there.
I'm fine with S tier. He's like very
Yeah,
borderline.
I'm fine
So
with it too. Yeah, it would be like either high, low S or high A.
the Planet Destroyer Unicron, I think.
S.
Yeah.
S. S.
Yes.
I mean, look, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Might put him in
what a
S.
Sheek. He is prepared with his Unicron.
Exactly.
Zeta Toys Unicron.
hey, it's for my Halloween display.
Moving on to our last few, we have Warpath. I like Warpath.
I always like
A.
Warpath.
I love Warpath. Blam, pow, kazowie.
He
Exactly.
was my favorite toy. One of my favorite toys as a kid.
I
I would
love
definitely put him in A.
Put him in A.
I'm fine A, yeah.
Put him in A.
Weird Wolf next.
Yeah, Weird Wolf or Wolf Wire, whatever
I'm
we'll
fine
call
C.
C.
Put him in C with all the other headmasters.
Yeah, I'd say
They weren't that prominent in the Rebirth episode, so.
Wheelie, you got to put S. I mean, he's definitely S.
Yeah, I mean, as much as he has the same annoyingness as Huffer, but I just like him better. I just like him better.
And then he develops more in the Headmasters cartoon with Daniel, but that's
Yeah, once
Ja-
again,
Japan.
but just
Wheeljack?
Wheeljack, I like.
S. Wheeljack S.
Wheeljack gets an S.
That's wide load, I think, or heavy load.
Yeah, that's-
He's a throttle mod. I would put him in D.
We know where those go.
D.
Swerve?
This is Wind Charger. I
Oh,
believe.
Wind
Charger.
Charger.
Yeah.
Wind Charger, I believe. Wind Charger.
He was cool. I mean, it's not. Yeah, I'm fine with B. He's nothing
I really don't
special.
even remember Wind
Put him in
Charger.
D. He's
He
nothing
was
special.
later. I don't remember him too much. He or no, he was earlier in the show. I think he just
Yeah, I
wasn't.
think
a
it's
very-
like season 2, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's all blurred to me. I don't know, but yeah, I just
Yeah,
I remember.
I'm
him.
fine with B, I guess.
Yeah.
B would be fun.
Moving on to our actual last one because we already put Astro Train on here. Wreck-Gar.
Wreck-Gar, S.
I very much like Wreck-Gar.
Yeah,
Voiced by Eric Idle, I do believe.
either S or A. He's a high A.
Yeah,
or
one of
S.
the two. I'm fine with
Wreck-Gar
either.
S.
S.
Put him in S. He
That is
deserves
cool with me.
Junkions are cool, and I love how they're all Autobots, so.
So we're gonna just go over the list real quick, and we're gonna eyeball it. If there's anything that anyone has any objections on, let me know, and we can quickly discuss. Other than that, this is the final list.
It's not a bad list, actually.
Yeah, not a bad list. Yeah, I
See-
definitely agree with this list.
I know a lot of
Actually
people
have
gonna
a
say
good stuff.
Wheelie does not belong in S. I know that, but
Well,
Yeah, there's a
they
lot of
can
people that
suck
say
it.
D. Like a lot of people I've
Wheelie
heard
would be
hate
good.
Wheelie.
I know, but
I don't
it's more
A
for
lot
the
of
joke of it,
Wheelie, for some
anything.
reason, I don't know why, because Wheelie's rhymes are so iconic in the G1 show. I'm
He
like,
was enjoyable. I enjoyed him.
love his rhymes. His rhymes make me laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people will probably have different, opinions, but I think where we put everything, I think is pretty. The tiers are pretty good.
Okay, so I guess the main thing I want to put out is well, thanks of course for having me on this. This is really cool. Haven't had have a nice discussion with other Transformers fans, as most people I work with don't even care at all. They're like, why do you like them so much? Anyway, you have a Halloween special premiering tomorrow on my channel at 6:00 a.m. And I put a lot of work into it, and I hope you guys check it out and let me know what you think.
Once again, like Sheek said, thank you so much for having me on. It was a blast. I had a good time. Be cool to do these more often. Once in a while, not often, but
Yeah,
once
of
in a
course,
while.
like a once in a while thing. Yeah, I definitely would like to do some more of these in the future. It was super fun.
Yeah, I'm Deluxe Baldwin Reviews, and I'm on Instagram as well under Hell Hasbro Reviews. Or I think I may be under Deluxe again right now. I don't know. Anyways, that's what my main platforms I use is YouTube and Instagram. And once again, thank you so much, Speakerhead. It was awesome. It was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I really do appreciate it. Check out my channel. I'm on YouTube, Enewtabie. I'm on Instagram at Enewtabie_collects and Twitter at I don't know, whatever.
Nobody
Collect something.
uses Twitter, man. It's accessible.
I just do it for the news.
Hey,
I read
exactly.
the
That's
news
all.
off
That's
of it.
all you needed it for. All you needed it for.
Hey, Speakerhead, I appreciate you having me on. This was a lot of fun, going through all the G1 characters and everything, and a little bit of show and tell because we never.
Of course.
Bring some figures in, and but thank you for having me on here. I did enjoy myself. If the guys in the chat, if you want to check out my channel, definitely go subscribe there. I got a lot of reviews coming up soon, like the fourth Summicon, and with Point Blank, and with Skullgrin, and finally Crankcase. Yeah,
There you go. You got the whole set right there.
set there, and definitely can't wait to show off these reviews. And I'm doing my own tier list videos, as a solo person, just ranking all the stuff from the Studio Series line myself. Just want to put out my personal thoughts on the toys myself, and doing some live streams, live unboxings, live interviews with other people, with other YouTubers and everything. So definitely go follow me on YouTube, and definitely go follow me on Instagram. I have a lot more toy photographic content going on there. So yeah, there you go. And then follow me on Twitter as well. Same name.
And there you guys have the full collaboration. I do want to mention, if you want to see the entire collaboration, I do have the full live stream up on my channel as well, so go feel free to check that out. But thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed the list or if there's any we should have put in different places. But that's everything I gotta say. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch all y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.